Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Alexis. Today I'm going to be playing in some ColourPop makeup that I got a few weeks back but haven't actually had a chance to play with yet. So I'm going to be using the a Peony for Your Thoughts palette that I got from ColourPop. So if you're interested in seeing a look with that, keep watching. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and put it in a metallic palette like this. It's from Australis. Shh. Don't tell anybody. But I'm going to swatch these colors for you, and I'm going to tell you what they are. So the first color I'm going to swatch is this color here. This is a light goldy shimmery shade. The first shade I'm going to show you is the color So Jaded. So it is the lightest of the six. It's this color here. Just going to swatch this on the back of my hand. And it's this really pretty champagne-y peachy pink almost. And then the next color I'm going to swatch is Imperial, which is a really pretty orangey shade. And it looks like crap when I swatch it, but that's because I suck at swatches, not the pigment. The next color I'm going to swatch is Paper Cranes, which is this really pretty bronzy shade. So this is what Paper Cranes looks like, which is this shade here. The next shade I'm going to swatch is Crowned Jewel. It's a really pretty purple shade. It's this one here. I'm going to swatch it on my other hand, but it's this really pretty purple here. The next shade is Hung Up, which is this one here. Ooh. Oh, that's really pretty. It's almost got like a pinky reflect to it. That's a really awesome color. It's got these really cool reflects, but it's like a rosy pearl to it. That's awesome. And then the last color is Roundhouse, which is a nice matte brown shade. And I'll just swatch that on the back of my hand as well. Oh, that's swatching really chalky. Oh, God, I need to get better at this. Or just not swatch, to be perfectly honest. Nobody really cares about swatches anyway. I feel like they're pretty deceptive. Except that brown one will not come off my finger. Holy crap. But yeah, I don't know if I showed the brown one, but yeah, I did a really shite job at swatching that. So my thoughts are that I can come up with a little look with just these 6 shadows. So yeah, that's pretty much what my plan is thus far. I'm just going to clean off the back of my hand so I don't get makeup everywhere. I have already done my brows, and I have concealed my eyes. No, I have primed my eyes with my Painterly Pro Longwear Paint Pot from MAC. That's Malky right there. That's my baby, one of the 2. And hopefully with me being in this new room, maybe you guys will get to see my boys more often. Alright, so I'm going to be going in with my E2 ColourPop brush. I'm going to be going into the color Imperial, which is that really pretty orangey shade. And I'm just going to use that as a transition shade. They're really powdery. Well, it's a powder shadow. It's kind of a stupid thing to say, isn't it? So, just going to dust this down as my transition shade. I'm not even sure what kind of look I'm going for. Maybe just like my everyday kind of, you know, style of doing eyeshadow. Dunno. And it's not like you guys are here to tell me what you think, so I'm going to do what I want. That's a really pretty shade. I like that. I think I got too much brush cleaner on my brush because it's feeling very, the brush is feeling like it's tugging on my eyelid a little bit. And that usually only happens if I get too much brush cleaner on the brush. Does anybody else have that problem, or is it just something that my brain has made up? Because I feel like that's also a very viable problem. Ooh, so far so good. I really like this color. It's really soft, but very, very pigmented and very pretty. So I'm just going to do the same thing on my other eye, obviously. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. What's he doing? Hello, sweet boy. You gonna jump up? You gonna jump up? Hello, baby. Boofy tail. What's he doing? You want to see the camera? Say hello, camera. Hello, camera. My name is Malky, and I kick Robbie to kiss these kids' butts. Her cats ain't got nothing on me. He's my baby. He's one of my babies. My other baby just got real jealous. Moosey, Moosey. What is it? What's she doing, Fatso? The color I'm gonna use is I'm gonna go in with the brown shade, the Roundhouse. I'm just gonna take that on the same brush, the E2. And this was the real powdery one that I was kind of like, oh, it's really powdery. And I'm just gonna start putting that. See, that's like, it's a little, I don't know what's going on with this brush. I think it might be the brush, to be honest. Let me just try and blend this out. I really do think that I got way too much brush cleaner on my brushes last night. And it's just really messed with the bristles. Because they just do not feel the same on the eye. They're actually like, they feel scratchy and a little irritating. I'm going to switch brushes because that's driving me crazy. Alright, I'm going to go in with my Stila number 30 brush, bringing out an oldie but a goodie. And I'm just going to, yeah, see, this is what the brush should feel like. That was almost really like irritating my eyelid. And it's not the brush's fault. I've used the brush multiple times before and never had that issue. But I have had the issue before with the brush cleaner that I use. Really like, I don't know like if it's necessarily gunking up the bristles, but it's like it leaves a film on them. And it takes another wash of the bristles and they come right back to life, but they end up being really stiff and really uncomfortable on the eye. And I think that's what's happened is the bristles were just still too wet or something. I don't know. This is going to be the one and only time that I let my cats in my filming room with me. They're very distracting. They just want pets and cuddles and lovings and kissings. And that's Max. That's my big fatso. And by fatso, I mean that as an endearing term. He is an 8-kilo cat, so like 16 pounds. He's massive. All right, so for an 8-kilo cat, that's a 17.63. We'll round it up to 18 or 17 and a half pounds. We'll just round it down to 17 and a half pound cat. He's a big boy. He's my fatso. All right, so the next color I'm going to go in with is the color Paper Cranes, which is that really pretty coppery one. I'm going to put that on my lid, and I'm going to use my E1 brush from ColourPop. And I'm just going to pack that on my lid. That color is super pretty. I really like that coppery shift in it. And these shadows are like super easy to work with. Like, I'm not having to blend them any more than any of the other shadows that I've used. I don't see any fallout on my face. Wow. These shadows together are really pretty. Obviously, they would be really pretty together. I don't know why I'm so amazed by that, but I am. I'm going to put the brown shade on the outer corner of my eye. I think that worked out really well. That looks really nice on this eye. This is like a little 1, 2, 3 eye, almost. I am going to put some of the other color in though. So it's not going to be quite that simple. Wow, that's really pretty. I'm really digging how this look is turning out, and it's super simple. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that that shifting color, that purple shifty color, hung up, and I'm going to run that along my bottom waterline. Actually, I have to put the rest of my face on first, so I'm going to do that real quick, and then we'll come right back. Okay, so foundation and powder are on. So now I'm going to go in with that color again. I can't remember the name. Hung Up, which was the really pretty shifting color. And I'm just going to I'm going to run that along my bottom waterline. I meant for that to be a little more tight lined than it is, but yeah, it's makeup, you can wash it off. I meant for this to be a bit brighter as well, but to remedy that, I'm going to use some of this Jumbo Eye Pencil in Purple Velvet, and I'm just going to run that in my waterline, which is, again, not brightening my eye very much. Oh, I give up. This is a pretty color bot. Oh man, that is a really pretty, like, plum purple color. That's really nice. Alright, so I'm going to take, in my inner corner, I really need to find a better brush for this. I'm going to take my little number 23 Stila brush, which I'm pretty sure they don't sell anymore. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack, what's that color? So Jaded. That really pretty frosty pink color. I'm going to put that on my inner corner. Just to open up my eye just a bit more. Because I went way darker than I meant to, and way more blown out on my bottom line than I meant to. But, I mean, it's not a terrible eye look. But I'm going to finish up my eyes, put on some blush, and then some lippy, and call it a day. So, hang around. Alright guys, so this is my final look. I overall am really impressed with the ColourPop Cosmetics products that I have used. Their Super Shock Shadows I really like. Their ColourPop No Filter Concealer is amazing. And the little pressed shadows, I really like them. I can't really say anything bad about them. They've blended on the eyes really well. I think they're really pretty. They're very pigmented. And yeah, I can't really say anything bad about it. That's the end of the video. If you liked it, please remember to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.